The United States and India have announced that both nations are calling a historic trade deal, but amid the fanfare, questions remain about key claims made by President Donald Trump. The centerpiece of the trade deal is US tariffs on Indian goods that would drop to 18% from an effective rate of 50%. The 50% figure included a 25% reciprocal tariff plus an additional 25% penalty for India's Russian oil purchases. The White House released a detailed fact sheet on February 9th addressing lingering doubts. According to the document, President Trump agreed to remove the additional 25% tariff in recognition of India's commitment to stop purchasing Russian oil. Now, opposition leaders have started questioning and seeking clarity on the matter. Russia says it received no word from India about halting oil purchases. India's Ministry of External Affairs hasn't confirmed Trump's claim either.
Insofar as India's energy security or energy sourcing is concerned, the government has stated publicly on several occasions, including me here, that ensuring the energy security of 1.4 billion Indians is the supreme priority of the government. Diversifying our energy sourcing in keeping with objective market conditions and evolving international dynamics is at the core of our strategy to ensure this. All of India's decisions are taken and will be taken with this in mind.
Here are some of the excerpts from the White House fact sheet today. President Trump agreed to remove the additional 25% tariff on imports from India in recognition of India's commitment to stop purchasing Russian Federation oil. Accordingly, President signed an executive order last Friday removing that additional 25% tariff. India will eliminate or reduce tariffs on all US industrial goods and wide range of US food and agricultural products, including dried distillers grain, red sorghum, tree nuts, fresh and processed fruit, certain pulses, soybean oil, wine and spirits, and additional products. India is committed to buy more American products and purchase over $500 billion worth of US energy, information and communication technology, agricultural, coal and other products. The United States and India committed to strengthen economic security alignment to enhance supply chain resilience and innovation through complementary actions to address non-market policies of third parties, as well as cooperating on inbound and outbound investment reviews and export controls. The second major question is zero tariffs. Trump claimed that India agreed to reduce tariffs and non-tariff barriers against the US to zero. The White House fact sheet says India will eliminate or reduce tariffs on all US industrial goods and a wide range of agricultural products, but the exact details haven't been shared. The fact sheet acknowledges that negotiations will continue to address remaining tariff barriers, non-tariff barriers, and technical barriers to trade. Union Minister Piyush Goyal said that the deal protects sensitive agricultural and dairy products including maize, wheat, rice and ethanol. So what's actually in the deal? India commits to purchasing $500 billion of US products over the next 5 years. That's energy, aircraft technology, products and coal. Legal experts, however, question whether Trump can finalize binding trade deals without congressional approval. The $500 billion purchase commitment is viewed skeptically by trade experts. India currently imports less than $50 billion annually from the US. The timing is also significant. The announcement came days after India finalized a sweeping free trade agreement with the European Union. For Indian exporters, the 18% rate offers some relief. It's more favorable than rates in Pakistan and Bangladesh at 19% and Vietnam at 20%. The bottom line, however, is this is a framework, not a final agreement. The White House says that both countries will promptly implement this framework and work towards finalizing the interim agreement in coming weeks. The deal represents pragmatic give and take. India trades energy concessions for manufacturing survival, but what happens next will determine whether this is truly historic or simply aspirational. Both nations face tough negotiations ahead of sensitive sectors like agriculture. India must balance its strategic autonomy with closer US alignment.